The Complete Guide to the TOEFL IBT Test, Lesson 5, Sentence Restatement Questions. You will see 2 or 3 sentence restatement questions in the reading section. This type of question presents a sentence from the passage, then asks you to choose the sentence that best restates or summarizes the information in the original sentence. The correct choice will not look like the original sentence. Will not look like the original. We will use different grammar, different vocabulary, substituting synonyms for words in the original sentence. So be careful with the grammar, pay attention to the vocabulary and the synonyms. The special directions that are given for these questions tell you that you have to select the choice that has the essential information that is in the original sentence. Essential berarti penting, important. The directions also tell you that incorrect choices omit important information. Jadi nanti akan hilang informasi pentingnya from the original sentence or change the meaning atau mengubah maknanya of the original sentence. To find correct choices, you must identify the sentence that summarizes or simplifies the information in a sentence from the passage. In other words, a choice that eliminates details and example from the original sentence may be a correct answer, as long as it does not leave out important information. So be careful with the important information. Remember the details and examples. Look at the following section from one of the passages in the reading preview test and the restatement question about it. Read the question first and the options. Which of the following sentences best expresses the essential information in the sentence in bold? Incorrect answer choices omit important information or change the meaning of the original sentence in an important way. Invasive species are organisms that leave their native environments behind and move to a new environment. B. Native species are at disadvantage compared to invasive species because they face environmental dangers that invasive species have left behind. The greatest danger from invasive species is that they may spread parasites among native species. In a new environment, predators, parasites, and competitors prevent invasive species from spreading as fast as native species. But let's read the bold. Okay, read the whole passage first. Some organisms cross barriers with the intentional or unintentional help of humans in a process called invasion. An example is the New Zealand mud snail, which was accidentally brought to North America when trout from New Zealand were imported to fish hatchery in the United States. It has caused extensive environmental damage in streams and rivers. In invasive species native environments, there are typically predators, parasites, and competitors that keep their numbers down. But in their new environment, natural checks are left behind, giving the invaders an advantage over native species. Invasive species may spread so quickly that they threaten commercial, agriculture, or recreational activities. Kita artikan dulu maknanya. In the invasive species native environments, jadi di sini kan ada 2 jenis spesiesnya, spesies natif dengan spesies yang invasive. Jadi spesies natif berarti spesies yang memang berada di posisi asalnya memang. Nah, invasive ini spesies yang sengaja yang dibawa berpindah. Spesies yang berpindah tempat. Nah, ini pindahannya sengaja maupun tidak sengaja. Oke, dari ada invasive species sama native species. Nah, di sini dikatakan in the invasive species native environments, maksudnya hewan yang berpindah, spesies makhluk hidup yang berpindah ini dari native environment-nya berarti lingkungan awalnya, there are typically predators. Nah, ada predator, parasit maupun kompetitor atau lawannya di daerah asalnya. Makanya jumlah dari invasive species tadi itu sebelum berpindah bisa tetap turun dan terkontrol karena ada predator, parasit maupun kompetitor. But in their new environment, di tempat barunya, natural checks are left behind. Natural checks, I have no idea what natural checks is. Semua yang tadi itu ditinggal. Sudah tidak ada lagi predator, parasit, dan kompetitornya karena yang berpindah hanya spesiesnya. Nah, karena berpindah invasif. Terus giving the invaders. Nah, sekarang namanya invaders karena dia lagi yang datang di tempat baru. Giving the invaders an advantage over native species. Nah, jadi lebih menguntungkan invader ini, spesies yang pindah ini dibanding native species atau makhluk hidup yang tempat dia pindahi. Nah, kita cek yang mana jawaban yang betul. Invasive species are organisms that leave their native environments behind and move to new environment. Invasive species organism that leave their native environments behind and move to new environment. Ya, betul sih semua. Karena cuma dikatakan invasive species organism, spesies yang invasif itu adalah organisme yang meninggalkan lingkungan asalnya dan menuju ke lingkungan baru. Tapi ini belum terlalu lengkap ya jawabannya. Terus kita cek B, native species are at a disadvantage compared to invasive species because they face environmental dangers that invasive species have left behind. Nah, ini putar-putar yang kedua ini. Native species are a disadvantage. Compare native spesiesnya yang tidak diuntungkan dibandingkan invasive species karena they yang berarti maksudnya invasive species menghadapi environmental dangers, menghadapi dari invasive species have left behind. Oh, they-nya ini berarti native species ya. Native species ini face environmental dangers that invasive species have left behind. Native species katanya tetap menghadapi bahayanya dari lingkungan awalnya sendiri dibandingkan dengan spesies yang berpindah. Karena spesies berpindah katanya tidak, karena meninggalkan lawan-lawannya di belakang. Terus yang ke C, the greatest danger from invasive species is bahaya terbesar dari spesies yang invasif, bahaya terbesar dari spesies yang berpindah ini is that they may spread parasites among native species. Mereka bisa menyebarkan parasit. Nah, ini tidak disebutkan yang C. Oke, D. In a new environment, di lingkungan barunya, predator, parasit, dan competitors prevent invasive species from spreading as fast as native species. Oh my god. A new environment, lingkungan baru, di lingkungan baru, predator, parasit, dan kompetitor ini menghalangi spesies yang baru pindah menyebar dibanding native. Nah, yang D ini tidak disebut ya, karena di lingkungan baru itu invasive species malah tidak ada pengaruhnya sama, tidak ada yang membatasi lagi invasive species di lingkungan barunya. Karena predator, parasit, dan kompetitornya sudah jelas ditinggal di belakang. Kemungkinan B ya. Native species are at the disadvantage compared to invasive species because they face environmental dangers that invasive species have left behind. Ya, terdengar putar-putar memang karena saya tadi awalnya berpikir kalau yang pronoun they ini itu menunjukkan ke invasive species, tapi ternyata they ini itu menunjukkan ke native species. Mhm, yap yap yap. Karena dibanding kita memilih A dan D ini sudah jelas salah. Terus yang C tidak pernah disebut. Interesting. Let's read the explanation. The first choice expresses part of the idea that invasive species leave their native environment behind, but it doesn't include an important idea. Nah, ya, di pilihan pertama ini hanya bagian dari idenya, tidak menyebutkan ide pentingnya. From the original sentence, invasive species have an advantage. Ya, berarti itu kata pentingnya ini ya. Advantage. Ini natural. Giving the invaders advantage. Kata kuncinya advantage. Invasive species have an advantage over native species because they have left the dangers found in their home environments behind them. The second choice is correct. Yeah, this choice gives the main idea of the original sense. Invasive species have an advantage over native species because they have left the dangers, the natural checks of their home environment behind. However, native species do have to deal with natural checks. Oke, jadi ini ada istilah baru, natural checks. This correct choice does not give the example mentioned in the original sentence. Predators, parasites, and competitors. There are also differences in grammar and vocabulary. Ada perbedaan grammar dan vocabulary between this choice and the original. However, this choice best restates and summarize the original sentence. Pilihan yang kedua itu sudah betul untuk mengungkapkan ulang dan menyimpulkan dari kalimat awal, dan ini yang perlu diperhatikan bahwa tidak menyebutkan contohnya persis seperti di kalimat awal. Di kalimat awal kan disebut predator, parasit, dan kompetitor. Nah, ini di yang hitam ini disebut predator, parasit, dan kompetitor. Sedangkan di jawaban B itu hanya disebut the server is compared invasive because the face info, tidak ada yang disebut tentang itu. Jadi dia merevisi vocabulary-nya. So be careful dengan yang menyebutkan ini predator, parasit, dan competitors karena mau persis. Oke, kita lanjut. Pilihan ketiga, changes the meaning. Pilihan ketiga ini mengubah maknanya of the original sentence in an important way. This choice says that invasive species are dangerous because they spread parasites among native plants. Nah iya, parasit ini tidak ada disebut ya. Kalau parasitnya akan disebar oleh invasive. However, the original sentence says that invasive species are at advantage because they have left dangerous parasites behind. The fourth choice also significantly changes the meaning. Jadi ini pilihan keempat juga merubah maknanya. This choice says the predator, parasites, and competitors prevent invasive species from increasing their number as fast as they would in their home environments. Tidak ya. In fact, it is the lack of these dangers in new environment that gives them an advantage over native species. Ya, di tempat barunya malah invaders ini tidak memiliki halangan. Prevent invasive species from increasing their numbers. Ini malah di jawaban D-nya disebut mencegah, prevent invasive species from increasing their numbers. Mencegah bertambah jumlahnya. Padahal tidak kan, invasive species ini kalau pindah di tempat baru malah bertambah. When you answer sentence restatement questions, ask yourself, what is the important idea or ideas in the sentence? Jadi yang perlu dipahami itu ide pentingnya. There may be 2 or 3. Nah, idenya bisa jadi ada 2 atau 3. Then read the 4 choices. Oke, berarti kita baca dulu kalimatnya, baru kita baca pilihannya. If the choice changes the meaning of the original, jika pilihannya mengubah maknanya, or doesn't express the main ideas completely, it is not the right choice. Jadi kalau pilihan itu merubah maknanya, sudah jelas salah. Atau hanya menyebutkan tidak menyebutkan di pilihan tidak menyebutkan ide pentingnya juga salah. Remember, the right choice has the same meaning Okay, as the original sentence, but it may simplify and summarize the original sentence. It may not omit important information.